Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? Rise and shine, 8 o'clock in the morning on a beautiful Friday, the 3rd of January. Whoa, rolling right through. Hope you're having a great early morning. It's a beautiful day in paradise. Let's dial up. Of course, I didn't click this beforehand because I'm a fool. But let's dial up the old tower cam network. Some clouds over downtown Orlando as we're peeking on out. Gorgeous start to the day here. Let me take you over to New Smyrna Beach. It's cold, but I've been watching a few folks going for a walk out there. Yep. And a live look over in Tavares. The sun is shining bright. Beautiful morning. All right, let's talk temperatures, shall we? 33 degrees currently in Ocala, just above freezing. Now, that said, of course, let me just check standby. I'm curious, and I just want to look and see, did they hit it? Did Ocala hit freezing? Temperature. 740. You made it down to 32 degrees in Ocala, you squirrely birds. I wasn't following that closely. So it just climbed back up to 33 there. Hit freezing. 46 in Leesburg, 46 right now in Orlando, and about 48 degrees in Titusville. Little bit of a breeze this morning, so our feels like temperatures make things feel like 42 in Orlando, feels like 37 in Palm Coast. Little bit of a breeze goes a long way. It really does, right? It adds friction, so like it keeps the actual temperature a little warmer, but it makes things feel chillier. So there you go. Definitely some frost on the roofs, but didn't see much, at least in the metro. On the grass, I didn't see any on the grass. So exactly as we expected. It's easier to develop frost on a roof versus on the grass. So that's that. But looking ahead, temperatures are going to rebound today. It's going to be very similar to yesterday. 65 1 p.m., 68 degrees by 3 p.m. It's going to be an absolutely gorgeous day. Whatever your plans are, please go outside and enjoy once again. This time of year, oh, it's just too nice. It's just too nice. So I'm loving this. Absolutely loving this air. 68 degrees our high temperature in Orlando. Here's a look at highs around Central Florida. Average high is 72, so we're not going to make that, right? 68 in Orlando, 66 in the Villages, 66 in Ocala. Now, it's chilly. We've got even more cold air in store. Cold front. Well, you know what? Before I even get to that, let's pause for a second. Let's look at today's surface map, okay? Um, Stand by. We'll do that. We'll do that. All right. So here's the surface map right now. Look at the top left corner of your screen. There's a cold front that's going to be moving in. So through the day today, there. I misspelled it. That's why. Okay. So through the day today, another cold front pushing in, going to usher in cooler air to us, which means this weekend's forecast is going to be even chillier. Okay. So that's step one. That's our next cold front coming through today. Step two, another cold front scheduled to come through Monday into Tuesday, and that one is even colder. Yeah. Now, it's January, so one should expect a chill. But I just want you to know we're talking about a chill, okay? So before we get too far in, let's just look at the 7-day forecast, okay? Today, beautiful sunshine, right? 68 degrees, our high temperature. Tomorrow, with that next front sliding through, look at that morning low, 43. And we'll go county by county to make sure you know. But 43 in Orlando tomorrow morning. Definitely going to be around freezing north and west of town. Definitely going to be talking about frost. Then we do 63 for a high in the metro. It's going to be the coolest afternoon we've seen in quite some time. Then we warm up Sunday. Monday, there will be a few showers. It does not look to be too bad. Tuesday, 57 degrees our high temperature. And then Wednesday and Thursday, you see we've already labeled those as impact days because those forecast temps in the morning are going to be downright, as Alexander says, disgusting if you don't like the cold. If you like the cold, then we're going to be fine. All right, so first things first, we've looked at this afternoon. Let's look at tonight into tomorrow morning, okay? Stand by, let me type. Tonight, it's getting cold tonight. All right, here we go. Loading. There we are. Okay, so what we've done on this is we've also taken the tonight temperatures, and what you see in blue are the areas we anticipate frost. Okay, first off, temperatures tonight: 43 in Orlando, 44 in Maitland, 44 in Waterford Lakes, 42 degrees in Zellwood, 43 in Apopka. Okay, a little bit too much wind, we think, in the metro. Once we get a little further north of town, let's see. Hold on, just give me a few seconds. I need to deconstruct. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Okay, just making sure. Sorry. Before I tell you something, I just wanted to make sure the parameter was perfect. Okay, all right, we're good. All right, so up to the north, 39 in Astor, 41 in DeLand, 43 in Oviedo. Definitely think our northern spots are going to be getting into some widespread frost. Forecasting 30 in Ocala tonight, 34 degrees in Reddick, 34 degrees in Salt Springs. And off to the south, 40s and 50s. The warmer readings, of course, right along the shoreline. Okay, so that's tomorrow morning. Let's look at Saturday afternoon, the coolest afternoon we have seen in some time. Okay, high temperatures: 63 in Orlando, 62 degrees in Sanford, not making it out of the 50s there in Flagler County. Okay, Sunday morning, nice and chilly, right? We'll wake up to temperatures in the 30s and 40s. Okay, definitely jacket worthy. Sunday afternoon, just we're getting warmer because we've got that next front moving through, right? Oh, that's Sunday morning. Stand by. Sunday afternoon, back into the 70s. That's not too bad. Now, let's look at the extended future. Actually, let's see here. I promise I'll get to your questions, comments, and concerns. I just want to let me get through the shtick. All right. So Sunday doesn't look bad. Does look like we'll get into a few showers on Monday. I will dial up the long-range futurecast to try and zero in on that. Monday. All right, so Monday, particularly in the afternoon, a few showers. You can see a frontal boundary kind of moving in. Doesn't look to be too bad, but there will be a few showers around. Okay, particularly it looks like Monday afternoon, late afternoon if you go with the long-range futurecast, and then it gets even chillier. Okay, again, let's look at the 7-day forecast. That front on Monday, polar plunge. Bazinga. Tuesday, high of 57. All right, let's look at the Tuesday, and then we'll look at the Wednesday and Thursday morning lows. All right, so first off, Tuesday afternoon. I know I'm throwing a lot of numbers at you. 57 in St. Cloud, 55 in Leesburg, 53 our high temperature in Ocala, 57 in Orlando. And that 57 in Orlando, by the way, just to put perspective in, that 57 in Orlando would be the coldest high temp. See, I only updated one part. That 57 will be the coldest high temperature since January of 2024. The average high temperature is not 85. It's 72. Idiot. All right. Let me try that again, this time a little more professional. That 57 on Tuesday afternoon will be the coldest high temperature we have seen in almost a calendar year, because the last time we had 57 for a high temperature was mid-January of 2024. So get ready. It's been a while since we've been so cold. Okay, now we can look at Wednesday morning's temperatures. All right. Had to color the map blue because it's cold. 37 in Orlando. Would not surprise me if, yes, Ocala gets to 32, probably even colder than that. Would not surprise me to find some 20s up in Marion County, right? 37 in Daytona Beach to wake up, 41 in Titusville. And then Thursday morning, same kind of idea. I don't want to say bitter cold, but it's like edging that direction, right? So we're calling Wednesday and Thursday impact weather for clear reason. It's gonna be cold. We're going to be okay. But yeah, all right. Okay, enough. Now we can chat and take questions, comments, concerns, and then we can get into the normal coffee talk thing. Good morning, everybody. How are ya? Nancy, good morning to you. Sonia, Debbie, good morning, good morning. Victoria, good morning to you. Hope everybody's doing well. I know we're going to stay cool. Jen says cold start to marathon weekend. Well, there's that too, right? Yeah. It's funny. My and sister-in-law messaged this a couple days ago, and they were like, "So our social media is talking about snow for marathon weekend. Is that happening?" And I'm just like, ignore those people. Please ignore those people. There are just some people that love to hype the craziest stuff. Mike says it's going to be cold. Yep. Yep. Cruising from San Juan next Saturday, escaping the cold. There you go. There you go. What's the all-time record lowest temperature for Orlando? Of course, Chris, you'd ask me a question that you know takes me time to find. Am I going to be able to find that quickly? Extreme. Let's see. If I hit extremes, average, I don't know that I can find that quickly. Daily data listing. MCOTHR. 18. I'm going to try from 1800 to 2025. Go. Yeah, it's too big. It's going to only allow me to export that as a CSV. I can't get that quickly enough. But I think it's on this graphic here. 19 record. 19. Yeah, maybe 19. But, speaking of January, and I pulled this up just in happenstance, but like January is typically Central Florida's coldest month, with the record low temperature being 19. So one would theorize 19 is the record coldest. So there you go. Whether or not that is, I haven't had a chance to independently verify, but there's that. 18, Diane says. I'd have to go double check. I we built these graphics a long time ago. I can't tell you if I independently verified them or not back in the day, or if I just took what Manolfi or Sweezy wrote. When were the big freezes shut down the citrus? There was a lot of big freezes in the 70s and 80s. Yeah. Karen, love you. So anyway, thankfully we're not getting into like major record cold or anything like that. But it's it's gonna get cold. There's no shaking that tree. You're gonna get cold here. You know. All right. Christmas is over. I'm ready for summer now. This isn't it. I get it. Kara says, I can remember in the late 90s having freezing temps every winter. I agree with that. There were definitely, and we'll have to watch Wednesday, Thursday, and then the reality too. Let's see here. Let's go and look at some raw model data. Go to mediagrams. So there's the raw GFS model data. And I mean, it's not showing freezing temps in Orlando, but who's to say that we don't adjust it, or going further out, we don't see that. So, suffice it to say, we'll still watch. Oh, but I was asking for the lowest high temperature. Oiga Volt. Chris, I can get it. It's just going to take some time. And I'm not going to bore everybody on Coffee Talk for it. But I can get it. Remind me. Shoot me a message and remind me, and I'll get it for you. Yeah. All right. So that's kind of where we're at, my friends. We good? Questions, comments, concerns? When's the next warm front? It doesn't work that way. Warm fronts come in for severe weather. Now, Monday we'll have some warmer temperatures, and then we'll drop off with another cold front. We're really looking at a pretty a pretty cold pattern here the next couple of weeks. So we'll go that direction. And then I'd say the second half of January into February, maybe we shift around and get a little bit warmer. Yeah. All right. I remember the snow here in the 70s, Shelly says. Yeah, there have been some snow events. Not any time in recent history, but there have been some snow events. Yeah. All right. That's all I got. I got meetings, people. I've got meetings. So I'm going to go hop into meeting. But basically, just enjoy this forecast. Looks like it's a nice stretch of weather.